Hi, hello to all of my fellow viewers. I just want to say thank you for coming on. And while you're here, if you could just do me a favor and just hit the like button, also subscribe and share. I am Denise Solomon. I am a licensed mental health therapist here in the great state of Florida. I am an author, I am a speaker, I am a health and wellness coach, and I am a life insurance rep. I am the proud owner of Grow, Empower, Transform Therapy, and Dragonflies New Beginnings. So if you're looking for a therapist in the Florida area, look me up. If you're looking for a therapist anywhere else, also just comment below and I can link you to some directories where you can find the therapist that you are looking for. So today I just want to talk about haters, toxic individuals, and boundaries. The difference between haters and toxic individuals. A toxic individual is with someone who says a comment to you and it makes you feel some type of way, such as increased anxiety, increased depression, increase in low self esteem, low self worth, or low value. A hater is somebody who gives you a comment or feedback when you weren't even looking for it. I'll give you an example. You go home for a family dinner. You haven't seen certain family members in quite some time, and the first thing someone says to you is, "Oh, you got fat." Not hello, not how are you, not how was your trip, not how is your family, not how have you been. You got fat. And so what that can do to some individuals is alert them to like, oh, man, like when I was younger, I was always called chubby. Or people always call me fat in my family. I've been struggling with my weight. There's no one here to help me. You don't know what that individual is going through at all. Toxic individuals, when they say something to you, or when you're around them, or when you speak to them, your mental health is all out of whack. That's a toxic individual. Haters, like I said before, haters will comment on something. Are you really going to buy that? I wouldn't wear that if I were you, or if it were me. I don't think you can do that. That's a hater. Both haters and toxic individuals, they're not great for you at all. These individuals will come and put their biases, they'll put their stereotypes, and they'll put their expectations onto you. And you don't even know that this is happening. You have no idea until you take a step back and you really evaluate your friendships, you evaluate the family members that you spend time with, you evaluate your peers, you evaluate your colleagues, you evaluate those individuals that you have up and down your timeline. Each and every way it goes, these individuals need to know your boundaries, they need to know where you stand, and they need to know where you do not stand. It's okay to pull these individuals to the side and confront them on what they're stating to you. Now, when I say confront, I'm not always meaning throwing hands, I'm not always meaning cursing someone out or yelling. It can just be pulling someone to the side and say, my weight is off limits. When you see me or when you speak with me, I would rather you not speak about my weight. This is something I'm looking into. Can you just not make that comment? Can you not tell everyone my business? That is you putting up your boundary. Now, should that individual come with, well, I'm just telling you like how it is. I'm just gonna say this. I'm just being honest, and if you can't take it, and all this and that and the other, that is the individual who will most likely continuously disrespect you by crossing your boundaries. Not cool at all. Many individuals that I see and that my colleagues see always have this, it's my family. It's like they give grace to family, but not to anyone else. Toxic individuals can be your family members, they can be your peers, your colleagues, anyone up and down your timeline. You may have noticed, like I've noticed in 2021, so many people will say, I'm getting rid of toxic individuals. How do you define a toxic individual? That was a question I asked on my Facebook page. There are many different answers, and someone brought up the answer of a hater, Judas. In the Bible, if you're not familiar with it, Judas was the disciple that walked with Jesus, but was also the disciple who betrayed Jesus. You say, well, sometimes people do need haters. I understand that, and haters can elevate you. Haters, the ones who say you can't do something when you know you can. You're already doing something. You didn't ask their permission to do it. You're already doing it. You're not seeking approval from anyone. You're comfortable within yourself that you are going after whatever dream, whatever goal that you have in mind. You're going forth and you're getting it. Now, how do you create your boundaries? Many individuals have a difficult time creating their boundaries. When you create a boundary, you are creating standards for yourself. These are the promises that you are making to yourself that you're going to keep. These are your standards. These are your non negotiables. You will not negotiate and you will not lower your standards to make somebody else feel comfortable. If your boundary is you will not talk about my weight, and as soon as that person talks about your weight after you spoke with them, cut them off. Cut them off. Anyone who continuously step over that boundary is someone that you do not need in your life. Many people quote the Bible. Well, the Bible says turn the other cheek. You know, I've yet to read in the Bible where it says allow someone to disrespect you, allow someone to cross your boundaries, allow someone to make you feel less than. I have not read that. If you have read that, please share it. Please comment below. But just because you're putting up a boundary doesn't mean that you're not showing love to this individual. You're loving yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, who will? The more you allow these things to build up and build up and build up and build up in you, you become physically sick. Your mental health, it deteriorates. And there are some times where it becomes too late for some individuals. Some individuals will die by suicide. Some individuals will snap and they may cause harm to someone else. These are the things that us therapists we are trying to prevent. And we would like you to know that you can create boundaries for yourself. You can enforce boundaries for yourself. Please do not allow individuals to make you do what they want you to do. Please do not allow that. It is okay to say no. No is definitely a complete sentence, period. The answer is no. Take care of yourself first. Do not allow individuals to put their expectations onto you. Do not allow individuals to put their expectations onto you. Many individuals will take these expectations, they will try to live up to these expectations, and when they don't live up to these expectations, they become very anxious. They try to be a perfectionist. Can. They have issues with anxiety, they have issues with procrastination, they have issues with depression. These individuals genuinely have fear for not performing or living up to par for these expectations that individuals put on them. Many times it does start in the home. Many times it does start in the home. So if you are a parent, really take a look at the expectations that you are placing onto your child. Children can get stressed. I was a parent who didn't believe that children could be stressed out. Yes, they can. Children can be stressed. It's okay to take some time to speak to your child, to get to know your child, to allow your child to express their feelings to you. It's okay to apologize to your child. Say, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was putting this much pressure on you. And have that conversation. You're the first adult that this child will experience having a successful conversation with. They will know how to put up their boundaries. We see in society many individuals who don't have great boundary skills. They get into unhealthy relationships, they get into toxic relationships. They do not know how to go and address their boss or their peers when something is happening. This is what we're trying to prevent. We want you to be comfortable with putting up your boundaries. We want you to be comfortable with studying whatever you want to study in school. We want you to be comfortable with not always getting an A. We want you to be comfortable with stating no. We want you to be comfortable with taking care of yourself first. If you're not taking care of yourself, who will? And it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not let the pressures of life weigh you down. It's okay to have an unproductive day because you are taking care of yourself. You're taking time out to practice what I call radical self care. Putting yourself first, taking care of yourself first. Maybe you have to turn off social media, maybe the news, maybe turn off your phone. That's okay. You have to recharge your batteries. We are not robots. We're not robots. We're not computers. Even computers have to be charged, just like our cell phones. It's definitely okay to put up your boundaries. It's definitely okay to enforce your boundaries. Take care of yourself first. You are definitely needed in this world. You're definitely needed in this world. So thank you for tuning in. Remember to love yourself. Remember to forgive yourself. And remember to find ways to be proud of yourself. Until next time, before you go, I would like to invite you to check out the links below. If you are looking for a journal, I wrote one. So check it out. I am placing a link below. So if you would like to purchase, or if you know someone who would like to purchase, you can purchase it for them and send it to a gift. If you are looking for a group, I'm having a group coming up. The group is specifically designed for Black women. In that group, we will talk about creating our boundaries. We will talk about affirming ourselves. We will talk about breaking down this Black woman stereotype. We will talk about being ready to face the world. We will talk about growing. We will talk about being empowered. And we will talk about transforming into the best version of ourselves that we want and need to be. So if you're interested in a group, also click the link below. Again, remember to love yourself, remember to forgive yourself, and remember to be proud of yourself. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, have a great day.